Hello everybody, it's the Historical Gamer once again, and today we're returning to Combat Mission Shock Force 2. This is the second video in our first look at Combat Mission Shock Force 2. Specifically, we're playing this game with the NATO DLC, playing as the Germans in an attack on a border town that's largely populated by irregular troops with RPGs and anti-tank gun missiles and whatnot. We began our assault on the town in our last episode. We've called in some artillery. We actually have some airstrikes that are on the way that are hopefully going to be helping us reduce the town as we move into the town and start seeing some city fighting. It's been a little bit light so far. The first 45 minutes were a little bit more down, a little bit more low-scale intensity, but I think as we move into the town and we start engaging the bulk of the enemy troops, it's really going to pick up soon, and again, we have an airstrike on the way. This was live-streamed on my Twitch channel from just a couple of days ago, so the audio you're going to hear is from that stream. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts down below, and with that being said, I'm going to jump in. One quick note, this game is coming out on Steam on September 1st, so Combat Mission Shock Force 2 is actually 2 years old, but none of the Combat Mission games have ever been on Steam before, and the developer has started the process of moving their games over to that platform. I'm assuming there's a lot of people who have never even known about Combat Mission. The series has been around for over 20 years. It's a real-time tactical simulation of both World War II combat, depending on the game. So there's World War II games, and then there's the more modern hypothetical conflict games. It's been around for over 20 years, really well regarded, but they've never been on Steam before, and it's been around so long, and it's only been sold mostly directly through their website, that I think there's probably a lot of folks out there who have never really heard of it. So in terms of comparisons, probably relatively comparable to like the Graviteam type games. Slightly smaller scale, tends to focus on battalion size engagements, whereas Graviteam I think tends to scale up toward like the regimental size. So it kind of fits in that middle zone between the close combat games, which are better suited at like company size engagements, Graviteam, which is a little bit larger and more operational, and Combat Mission, which is more focused on the battalion level. With that being said, last thing to say is casualties carry over, so anybody we lose in this battle we won't have for the next battle. But that's enough of me rambling. Let's jump right back in, and I hope you guys enjoy the show. That it models casualties, but you carry all your troops over between battles, so casualties I take here will limit my ability to be effective later in the campaign. I think I heard 30 seconds. Waiting to see that big, pretty explosion. Watch it miss its target and knock out the mosque. There goes the flyover of the jet. Boom! Woo! That was not quite on target exactly where I wanted it. That's a nice big crater down here. If there's anybody in that corner building, they're doomed. I'd hoped it'd be a little bit more center mass. Okay, so Neuhauser, I know you're joking, but they do have a professional version of the game, and it is only accessible to it is only accessible to government clients. All right, so light enemy mortars by the looks of it. Ooh, that one was kind of close into our tank or our APC. All right, we're going to start moving these guys through town. Our engineers are now up. So let's do this. Let's move these guys to the roof. Move this platoon headquarter up to the roof. Move these engineers forward to level 1. These troops are on the roof. I think they fell back largely toward the mosque. I don't really want to move these vehicles into the city itself. But we will. German incompetence for Allied airstrikes? Dude, I don't know how good. By the way, J Street, thanks. Or did I already say thanks for the bits? Alright, trying to rest some of these guys who are a little bit tired. Our lone casualty so far. Thanks for more bits, J Street. Appreciated. And we're going to move forward slowly. There's a lot of smoke back here. Not sure why. Unless there's a sandstorm moving in or something, if that's even a thing. Well, we didn't call any artillery back that way. So we'll move through the town slowly. I don't think, based on intel, I know intelligence is never wrong. Based on intelligence, there shouldn't be any enemy armor in this one. All right, get up on the roof of that building. Trying to be careful. I don't want to get my vehicles destroyed here. So I'm trying to avoid putting too many... Hey, it's a tank park. Too many directly through the town. All right, small arms fire. We're engaged with the enemy. All right. What's it look like here? God damn it, there's still some in that building that we tried to knock out with the airstrike that it missed. Alright, so it used one of its 4 bombs. It's going to take 6 minutes to get that airstrike in? Give me a break. Just fly over and drop the damn thing. Alright, there's additional enemy troops here short. A lot of small arms fire ticking around. I don't know if this is a light injury, this little sort of yellowish color. Someone just fired off a javelin or something like it by the looks of it. You can see it just exploded short of the target. Okay, boys, be careful. Oh no, we took our second casualty. God damn it. Get up there, maybe you can give some machine gun fire APC, or you can get yourself killed, one way or the other. At least take up some enemy fire. Another casualty. No, it's blinking on me. Doesn't say casualty. I think they might be pinned or something. Another. Ah, no! More casualties. Looks like might be RPGs flying around here. This Milan, this Marauder is totally dead. So our engineers have lost 2 men there. I want to know what that tinking noise is. Oh shit, someone's shooting at something and it looks damn close to the mosque. Tanks, be smart, please. Don't cost me this game. This will be front page news. 3 German casualties so far. Incompetent commander sends troops forward that are exhausted. Someone's shooting at someone. These troops at least are no longer pinned. These engineers have taken 3 casualties. Get down to level 1, guys. Get off that roof. You're obviously sitting ducks there. Those engineers forward. Our Marauder's still doing okay. The roof of this building's been blown out, but I'm worried there might be some enemy troops inside, so we're going to send those engineers that just took the casualties to go into the lower level here. Meanwhile, I can hear the airstrike approaching, the aircraft approaching. It's back inbound. We called in an airstrike back here because we see a lot of enemy fire. Actually, where's our FAO? So we spotted, confirmed an enemy over here. I can't adjust the strike. I can either tell him to cancel or hit. So we're about a minute out. Enemy mortar shots look like they may be coming east of the town soon. Why does it have to be an IDS? It's not a great CAS aircraft. I don't know, man, because that's what I have. To answer your question, that's what they gave me, all right? My troops didn't get a choice on the matter. Engineers are moving slowly toward this building here. That mortar round looked like it landed right on top of that building. A little bit uneasy if mortar rounds start coming on top of my troops. All right, let's move some of these headquarters up a bit. Are these? Inbound to attack. 30 seconds on. Okay. I mean, I don't know for sure if the enemy has anything back here. We know they've at least got 1 unit in this building, or at least 1 guy. All right, I think that means the bomb's on the way. See if it takes out that crossroad the way this one took out this building. plane just went over. Boom! We got 2 more where those came from. Okay, that's awesome. Oh, shit. These guys just lost a casualty. Who are they even fighting? I don't even... Oh, they're shooting at a guy over here. Back up. You just took a hit of something. Got a lot of tracers outgoing. Another casualty. Oh, no, we already saw those guys. They're under fire. These guys are too close to the mosque to call artillery fire down on. I feel like the roof would be the best place to be, but I don't know. Do we have more reinforcements yet or anything? Oh shit, we do. You guys should be able to come in close to the town. That's not white. No. Enemy mortars are coming down hot. What if they drop mortars on their own mosque? All right, let's pause here for a sec. Let's get these guys in. So we've got more marauders on scene here with 3 more infantry squads. I am not moving efficiently, but we've still got 50 minutes left. I think the mosque should be able to be taken. Granted, it's gonna be bloody to do so. All right, we should be able to bring this platoon of troops forward here relatively quickly. Wait, what are they doing? Where are they coming back from? Oh, that's the same unit I've already selected. Wait, I'm confused. Did I tell them all to move that way? Alright, so move them there. We already have them headed up that way. Oh, god damn it. So I must have clicked en masse to move them all up that way. Those movements don't make sense. Okay. All right. When did I care about not getting my troops slaughtered? I always care about my troops. I'm a caring commander. I just don't know what the right course is here because I don't want to move my armor into these towns. That feels like a bad decision. Move these guys into level 2. Level 1. Just maybe putting them all on the roof was a bad idea. Let's try and move this guy around the flank of the town and see what we can see from over here. Move the armor forward here to support. Again, trying to avoid the crossroads where we've been told there's going to be some IEDs. So we'll move the buildings around the town. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get local fire superiority by concentrating my troops in given points, but I'm not doing a good job of it. I think probably a little too spread out, advancing across the whole front of the town. Shit. Those guys just got hit by an RPG. 2 casualties down there. I'm going to be fired by the Germans. No casualties are acceptable casualties, I believe is the rule, right? Looks like there's enemy troops in the same building that we're in. Oh, this guy surrendered. You can see he's got a... So they're kind of dressed like terrorists. All right. All right, let's move that APC that way. Try and move this APC up. Again, the lack of heavy weapons support is really killing us. I need, like, a heavy weapons company with machine guns that I can lay down some suppressive fire. I've just got infantry and engineers. This APC may get hit if there's really enemy rockets around here. But 20mm chain guns are going to have to do. All right, let's do this. Where's... Again, these guys advancing without infantry cover is probably a bad idea. Our APCs are on the way. No line of sight on that? Alright, I'm going to call artillery behind the mosque. I really hope they don't shoot short. And see if we can't knock out some of these enemy units over this way. You know, those chain guns look like they might be doing the trick. Keep these guys in position here. These guys have lost a lot of casualties. All right, once the artillery starts raining in behind the mosque, I'm going to advance these troops that are short of the mosque in that direction. Most of these guys, or a lot of these guys, are exhausted. But we're going to use the covering fire here to advance on the mosque. Take these buildings in front of the mosque. In fact, these guys, if they're... Let's just get these guys into this building right now. They're breaching units, so they should be okay. Put these guys on that roof. Give them a little bit of Overwatch. They hit our weapon with something, but it looks like it must have been something light. We're putting our guys on the roof to try and gain fire superiority in the area. And I immediately take casualties. Shit. Javelin right into that building. Took 3 enemy casualties over here. Well, that one went long. Shit. 2 casualties in each of these units? Get back down. You're obviously exposed there. These guys are on a roof. I think I already surrendered. Well, they just blasted whoever's in this building. I'm assuming that doesn't count as the mosque or heavy weapons. They're just chain guns, right? It's not tanks or artillery. Already incoming. 2 rounds coming in here. God loves the artillery. Probably landing too far in the enemy rear, though we do know they had some troops in these buildings back here. Alright, you guys go clear that mosque out. Good for you, boys. I'd like you to bring it in a little bit closer back here. Shit. Alright, these breaching troops are going into the mosque. There's enemy troops in the mosque. Oh shit, what's going on? Alright, our troops got into the mosque and they didn't lose anybody in there. Clear this building too. I think these guys might already be surrendered. They are. Jesus, how much artillery? I hope I didn't tell them to fire off everything. Probably ceased fire by now. Well, they fired off about 40 rounds each, so we're good there still. Still 80 rounds. All right, we are going to... I don't want to move them in the city, so we'll move it short. I'm hoping there's no IED there. All right, so the mosque is ours. I don't think we damaged the bank or the government building over here, so that's good. I think we probably, if not killing everybody, we certainly probably rattled their troops in that building line in the rear. They certainly, the gunfires died down. Let's put these guys back on the roof. Right, we're hearing a little bit of small arms chatter. Our engineers are engaging with some enemy troops here by the looks of it. APCs using their heavy weapons here to hopefully suppress some enemy troops in this building. These guys were in the line short of the artillery. These guys are pretty energetic. Let's move them through here. Level 1, we're going to have to storm this building line beyond. Meanwhile, let's move this infantry up here. I intend to clear this roadway here for this APC. I think this left side of the town is relatively safe. I think we probably at least suppress those troops in that adjacent building. If not outright destroying them. How about you guys just stay there if you're really that tired? Did I leave anybody behind? All right. So we've got a couple other grenadiers here in this platoon. Gonna leave them there for now. I'll keep those infantry fresh for either the assault on this building or on Frings, which I hope to still take before the mission is up. Let's have these guys clear this building. It does say there's enemy troops in here. Maybe they're surrendered? They are. 2 enemies surrendered back here. Shit, they're taking fire. Nice. So my engineers coming out of this building caused the enemy to reveal themselves in this building over here, and my marauders' chain gun or machine guns opened up on them. Meanwhile, we're using the Mosque as a Overwatch spot. It does have a pause function. Rewind, I don't know. Not as sure about that. Yeah, those enemy troops we already captured. I think our... Just heard something blow up, but I think it was our APC running over a wall. Something just blew up. These enemies surrendered too? Yep, so we shocked some of these troops into surrender. What about these guys? Yep. Alright, move the engineers forward there as this infantry's coming forward slowly. No rewind with real time? Okay, thanks for that. Alright, should move infantry up here on the roof there. These guys are taking fire. Looks like they lost a man from this building over here. Really? There's still fire coming out of that building after all the artillery? 1 casualty taken. Probably getting my tracks there a little bit too far forward here without support. Use the Mosque as a command center for those guys. Where are these guys shooting me from? Put those guys on the roof. Maybe they'll get better results. Both these squads or sections are not exhausted by the looks of it. The purpose of using the infantry here is hopefully to drive them out into the open. Now, we only have 30 minutes or so left to take Frings. I think we've taken Podolsky, or however you pronounce that. Klinsmann's right next door, so that's definitely something that we can Shit, where are we taking these casualties from? These guys had these guys already taken casualties before I started moving them? I can't remember. Can't see where there's bad guys over here. Screw that. I want you to run. Total victory? I didn't even take all the objectives. Unconditional surrender or unconventional surrender? What's that? All right, so we apparently secured all our ground objectives. The enemy must have been completely routed from the field. So we win that there. You can see here we secured the ground objective, the targets, and the parameters. We get 400 points. The enemy had 70. We lost 6 men killed, 7 wounded. So 13 casualties out of a total of 172 men isn't too bad. That's less than 10%. That's not butchery. Meanwhile, we killed 16 enemy troops, wounded 42, and we caused 18 to surrender. 31 enemy troops survived to tell the tale. But, hey, we won the day. Hey, you know what? You know what, Newhauser? Don't tell me it's ugly, okay? I say it's pretty. 13 casualties, you know, I'm sure the German press would be outraged. But at the end of the day, I'm okay with it. So a good victory there in our first battle in Combat Mission Shock Force. Now, as a reminder, these casualties carry over. I don't know if wounded get better between battles. I doubt it. Vehicle destroyed really don't. I'm glad we didn't lose any vehicles in this battle. Apparently, you can lose aircraft, which I don't know. But the bulk of our battalion here survived to fight another day. So with that being said, we'll take a look at the next battle in our next episode. But until then, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts down below. And this is the Historical Gamer saying, as always, thank you for watching, and I'm out.